Brodie Brazil here to recap Game 48 on this Sharks season, and on this MLK holiday, no shortage of news to discuss ahead of San Jose visiting the Florida Panthers. In the afternoon hours, the Sharks made a trade sending 2 second-round draft picks in 26 and 27, plus Cole Clayton, to get Vancouver's leading goal scorer, Kiefer Sherwood. He's 30 years old, he will be a UFA at the end of this season, and he is dealing with an injury right now that could keep him out until after the Olympic break. But what a huge piece up front. What a get that Sherwood could turn out to be for the Sharks down the stretch. On the flip side, the Panthers get their season debut tonight for Matthew Tkachuk. He hasn't played since the end of last season, and of course winning that Stanley Cup. He had off-season hernia surgery, and look at the smile on his face. A huge boost for the very banged-up Panthers. They've won the Cup each of the last 2 seasons, but right now without their captain Alexander Barkov, veteran leader Brad Marchand, plus Seth Jones, Jonah Gadjevich, Tomasz Nosek, and more, it really has been an uphill battle for them, for sure. Let's lighten the mood, shall we? Here's what happens when you mix Drew Remenda and some EDM. Exactly. First few minutes of the game, Alex Nedeljkovic finding himself in a very precarious situation. Trying to clear, he almost sent the puck in, but things settled down after that. And Vinny Desharnais settled back in. Welcome back number 5, his first game since November 26th, and letting Matthew Tkachuk know he means business. What a statement hit right there, and Vinny has another statement to make later on in this game, you'll see, but no score after 20.
Vinny, how'd you feel that first period?
I definitely felt like I haven't played in 2 months. But no, I think as the game went on, I think I felt more and more comfortable. I think that Dickey helped me out big time first 10 minutes to keep it simple and just try to go north.
So for you personally, how does it feel being back in the room around there, guys? I know you've been there, you've been working out with them, but just that feeling you get to play again.
Yeah, it's a feeling that you don't really want to have mid-season.
Right.
But you know, I did what I had to do, and now I'm excited to be back. It's pretty cool to see how the Wizards are excited for me to be back in the lineup. So just trying to do my job and try and help the team any way I can.
Now, the second period was critical for the Sharks. 3 goals in 5 minutes, 22 seconds, all against one of the best in the game, 2-time Vezina winner Sergei Bobrovsky. San Jose capitalized on good initial shots here, but as you're about to see, really took advantage of the rebounds. We're about 50 ticks in here. Tim Liljegren's 300th NHL game includes that point shot where Will Smith makes putting the rebound home look like easy work. That's 2 goals in as many games for Smitty since coming back from injury. Now 14 on the season for the sophomore, and the early period tallies, they always do feel nice. And then this, less than 2 minutes later, San Jose on the rush. It's Igor Chernyshov with some patience and strength to cut across the slot here. Another juicy rebound, and this time check out Vinny Desharnais. Jumping right in between 2 Panthers. Again, his first game back and his first goal of the season. Another look here in that drive by Chernyshov. Very impressive. Even though he doesn't score here, he does create here. Sharks up 2-0, and they're not finished. Now 6 minutes in, the Sharks entering the O-zone. Look at Chernyshov again here on the left dot. So patient with the shot. Creates another rebound and another dagger. This time it's Mario Ferraro. His 4th on the season and 2nd of the period by a San Jose defenseman. Quite a statement period for Team Teal on the road against the champs and their number 1 goalie. And so a 3-goal second period for the Sharks felt great, but this game is about to turn spicy and memorable. We had a late hit by the Panthers resulting in a goalie fight between Ned and Bob, and then Alex Nedeljkovic shut the door on the Panthers, settling everything for the night, including the final score. The Panthers did get this early third period goal, Eetu Luostarinen from the point, and actually this puck does get deflected out front by Dmitry Orlov, who was trying to just knock it down. You'll see it better on the replay. A real tough luck bounce for the Sharks and obviously Nedeljkovic. And then moments later, watch Evan Rodriguez here come in late with this hit on Vinny Desharnais. Certainly retaliation for something earlier in the game. And then wait a second, is that Ned in the middle of the scrum? And wait a second, is that Sergei Bobrovsky coming in, dropping the catcher and the blocker? And are we really having a goalie fight? Ned versus Bob has the Sharks bench all juiced up, but it was really more about what Nedeljkovic did after this. In not allowing the Panthers anything, it's almost like Ned took this personally. I mean, that was the first Sharks goalie fight in 27 years. It got both sides fired up. It got the Panthers really making a push late in this game. They threw all their offensive logs in the fire in the third period. They put up 18 shots against Ned in the final frame alone, and Alex Nedeljkovic gave them no more. These are the defending champs who waited all season to get Tkachuk back and probably thought the Sharks were a winnable opponent. And look at Nedeljkovic here, being relentless against all this pressure. This was the Alex Nedeljkovic game for the Sharks history books. You add in a Goodrow empty netter, and the Sharks sweep the season series against the Panthers with a 4-1 win.
We're all just playing for each other in there. All 20 guys are fighting for each other. It didn't matter who it was that would have got hit. I would have gone in for him. Obviously I don't think I didn't really expect the consequences of doing it, to be honest with you. I got a little surprised when he came down, but I would do it all over again too, for him, for Vinny, for whoever. And I think that just speaks to how close we are in that locker room and how far we've come as a team from camp to the first game to whatever game it is now. We just keep fighting, keep bouncing back, and we're having a lot of fun doing it.
We're starting to keep saying it, but we're starting to learn how we need to play. And what I like is we talked about we're not going to tiptoe into the game. We got to get on the attack, and we got to push forward, and we're a good hockey team. And I think that's was really the message, and I think our guys did a really good job of doing that from the drop of the puck. And they made some big saves, some big goals. Physicality that Vinny brought tonight was really good for us. So total team effort.
And so now this Sharks road trip of 4 games, an unprecedented back-to-back streak of 8 games, all comes to an end tomorrow in Tampa, where the Bolts recently won 11 in a row, and right now 12 of their last 13, including that 7-3 drubbing back in San Jose not long ago. They're a wagon, but considering all we've seen from Team Teal in the last 3 to 4 weeks, the Sharks are too.